Would you like to see a comprehensive review of the HASSELBLAD XPAN 35mm film camera? If so, then go back to search, because today we're doing panos on the cheap. Coming right up. So the HASSELBLAD XPAN is well renowned for producing stunning panoramic images, and of course it's also known for having a stunning price tag these days as well. Now if you're cheap like me and don't feel like sinking thousands of dollars into an XPAN, there is a much less expensive way to get a feel for panoramic photography. The ANSCO PIX PANORAMA camera. This little beauty cost me all of 90 cents at a thrift store several years back. Does it deliver the same quality as an XPAN? Nope, not even close. It's not even a real panoramic camera. It just mimics a panoramic aspect ratio with a mask that exposes a smaller portion of the standard 35mm frame. It's all plastic including the lens, so it's not going to give you sharply rendered images like the XPAN. The PIX Panorama specs are really pretty basic. It's fairly wide. The focal length is estimated to be around 27 or 28 millimeters. It has a fixed shutter speed of 1/125th of a second and a fixed aperture of f11. There's no settings to adjust. It's essentially a 35mm box camera. One thing that's cool is if you decide you want to shoot a standard 24x36 frame instead of the fake panoramic 13x36 frame, all you have to do is pop out this mask and you're back to shooting a standard full frame. Now since this camera only costs 90 cents, it qualifies for the frugal film project I've been participating in all year long. So for my October roll, I loaded the ANSCO PIX Panorama with some Kodak Ultramax and headed out to shoot. I developed the roll with my Cinestill color simplified kit and then scanned the images with my Epson V550 using Epson Scan 2 software. Stick around after the images and I'll tell you about a fun new panoramic contest you can be a part of. So the PIX Panorama is just one of several of these little plastic panoramic point and shoot cameras like the Vivitar IC101 and many others. Now if you have one of these little plastic fake panoramic cameras and you're watching this video before the end of November 2021, then it is not too late for you to enter the Fantastic 2021 Plastic Panorama Camera Competition hosted by Matt Murray over at mattlovescameras.com. And if that sounds kind of familiar, maybe because Matt hosted a similar pano competition last year as well. I participated in that competition and was thrilled to have my work included in the Fantastic zine Matt produced in 2020. All the details for this year's competition are at his website at mattlovescameras.com, and I've got a link for that in the description. While you're there, check out his photography podcast, Matt Loves Cameras. It's always a good listen. So these cheap little plastic panoramic cameras can't compete with real panoramic cameras like the XPAN, the Widelux, or even the Horizon in terms of quality, but they can give you a feel for the panoramic look and help you decide if it's something you like well enough to spend a couple $100 or $1,000 on. If you want to see more fake panoramic goodness, then click on my panoramic challenge video, which should be popping up on screen right about now. And feel free to check out the rest of my channel. I've got over 150 videos in here, and at least 3 or 4 of them are actually pretty good. So until next time, do some good, have some fun, and shoot some film.